Hello, in this video we'll be covering the process on how to print on our printers from Java using the TfhkaJava demo. We'll be assuming that you already have your login account at TfhkaJava. In case you don't have an account, go ahead and fill a registration form in our site www.TfhkaJava.com. So now that you have your account, first you'll proceed to download the SDK for Java. To do this, simply go to our website at www.TfhkaJava.com/ve. Next, click on our Utilities section. After that, proceed to log in with your username and password. After you've successfully logged in, proceed to enter our Developers section. Once you're here, proceed to filter the SDK you're looking for. In this case, we'll select the SDK as the type of file and Java Oracle as the type of technology. Once you apply this filter, you'll see the TfhkaJava SDK Java Windows package ready for download. Once downloaded, you're ready to begin setting up the application to be able to print in your physical printers. After you've downloaded and decompressed your SDK Java, you should see something like this. As you can see, in here you can find the application demo, the communication library with its respective menu, and the others folder which contains the RxDX version 2.1 to be able to communicate with the ports of the PC. We'll be assuming that you already installed the Java SE Development Kit 7 or newer in order to use a Java IDE in a PC with Windows 7. Before we start developing our demo, we need to copy the RxDX files into the Java installed folders, which are the JRE, the JDK, and the JRE inside of the JDK. For this, go to the Others folder in the SDK directory. Then go to the RxDX folder and copy the RxDX.com.jar library. After that, go to the Java folder inside of the Program Files directory. Then paste the RxDX.com.jar file in the lib/x address of the JRE JDK and the JRE inside of the JDK. Copy and paste the rxdx.dll and the rxdx.parallel.dll files in the bin folders of the JRE JDK and the JRE inside of the JDK. For this example, we'll be creating our demo from scratch. The first thing that you're going to do is to open your NetBeans 8.0 version IDE or the IDE of your choice. Click on the New Project button. Then click on Java Application and go next. Then input the project name and location. And click Finish. Once we have our project created, go to your project name and right-click on it. Click on New and then JFrame form. Input the JFrame name and click Finish. In this example, we'll be adding the minimum functions needed to be able to send a command to the printer. These functions would be the open fpctrl for opening the communication port, close fpctrl for closing the communication port, and finally the sendCMD function to send the commands. To prepare a port managing interface, we're going to add a combo box for the port selection, a button for opening the port, and a button for closing the port. Add the COM ports list until COM5 on the J combo box 1. Also change the caption of the J button 1 and J button 2 to open and close respectively. Now let's prepare our commands interface. Add a text area which will be used to write the command we wish to send, and then add a button which we will use to finally send the command. Take away the text from JText area 1 and change the caption of J button 3 to send. Our interface is now ready to be coded. Copy-paste the library to the src folder inside the project we just created. Once you have successfully pasted the TfhkaJava library, go to your project. Once in your project, go to your libraries folder, right-click on it. Select the add_jar/folder option. Select the location where the library is. Once you have referenced your library, then open your library manual and go to Important Declaring section. Once here, copy-paste the function important statements that you wish to use. In this case, we'll import TfhkaJava and TfhkaJava.be. Once the importation is done, we'll instantiate the object of the physical printer in our demo by putting the following code inside the class previously created. Then, we declare the public boolean variable that is going to be used in all boolean statements of our demo. Go to your design view to start coding the buttons of our demo. Double-click the Open button to enter its coding section. In here, we'll add the line of code necessary to read the combo box's selected port and open it. Notice that we saved the return value in one of our control variables previously created, with its name answer. The majority of the functions are of type boolean and always return a true or false, indicating if the function was executed properly or not. It is important that we always save this value in a variable to have better control in our system. Now go back to your design view and enter the close buttons coding section. Add the following line of code to the bottom. Now let's go to the send button. Add the following lines of code. To finish, run your demo. Before selecting which port to open, make sure your printer is connected to the PC and turn it on. To check what port the printer is communicating through, simply open your device manager and check in the port selection. As we can see here, the printer is connected through the COM4 port. Now select from the combo box the port where you have your printer connected. then click the Open button. At this point, you have opened the communication flow. In this example, we'll be sending the command D to our printer. This will print out the printer's programming ticket. As you can see, after sending this command, the printer prints out the programming ticket. Feel free to test all the other functions and commands available to adapt the application to your needs.